Hey guys, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to Atlanta Grill Company. Today we're going to fire up our Kamado Joe Classic and we're going to make a blueberry cream cheese pound cake that'll make a wonderful dessert for your next get together. So let's get started. In order to cook this pound cake on the Kamado Joe Classic 3, I'm going to set up to use the slow roller. I've got a fire built in the firebox, and I'm going to put both halves of the grill grate here in the middle rack position above the slow roller. And we're going to set the grill up to run at a temperature of 325 degrees. So I'm going to put my ambient probe right here in the middle of the grill, and then I'm going to close the grill. And today I'm going to use the Flame Boss 500 to set the grill up here to run at 325, and we're going to let the grill preheat while we're getting our cake batter ready. One of the things that's critical when you're baking breads or cakes or something like that on the Kamado is you need a really clean burning fire. You don't want to have any smoke, so you want to get your grill lit early and let it settle in. And now to get started with our cake batter, I've got my butter and cream cheese in the mixing bowl here, so we're going to get that worked together. And after I've got that creamed together, we're going to slowly cream our sugar. We're going to add our sugar in slowly. And after I have all that sugar in there, I like to let this run for a minute or two and let that really get worked together. And once that comes together, I'm going to slow the mixer down to about the slowest speed that it has, and then we're going to add our eggs one at a time and let them just get incorporated here. And after our eggs get broken apart, I'm going to stop the mixer. And I've got my flour in a mixing bowl, and I'm going to add my baking powder and salt to that flour, and I'm just going to take the whisk and kind of mix that together before we start putting the flour mixture into the batter. So now I'm just going to start the mixer back on a slow speed. I've got some vanilla extract that we're going to add. I've got a little bit of lemon extract that we're going to add also. And then I'm going to slowly start folding in our flour. And once I have all that flour in, I'm going to stop the mixer one time and I'm just going to scrape down the sides of the bowl and make sure we've got all that in there. And I'm going to turn that back on to slow for just a moment and let that incorporate. And then we're just going to stop the mixer. So at this point, I'm just going to pull my beaters off and I'm going to put my blueberries in, and we're just going to fold those guys in by hand. And then our batter is ready. Now we're going to put our batter in the pans. If you want to use a bundt pan, feel free. Single bundt pan's what you'd need for this. I'm going to use 2 loaf pans. So after I get that in the pans, I just want to smooth it out and make it kind of even across the top. You don't have to worry too much about this because it's going to settle in nicely when we put it in the heat. So now these guys are ready for the grill. Our grill is just about up to temp, so I'm going to set these guys on and we're going to let them cook. This is going to take somewhere between an hour and an hour and a half. I'm not sure exactly how long this will run, but what we're going to do is cook them until we can insert a toothpick into the middle and it comes out clean. So we'll be back when they're done and I'll tell you how long it took at 325. Okay guys, about an hour and a half later, I think we're ready. What I need to do is I need to take these guys off, let them cool a little bit, and then we'll get these out of the pan. and have a look. Okay guys, I've let this cool a bit and I've sliced off a piece here. This looks amazing. It looks beautiful. While we were cooking this cake, I made a sauce. I made a sweet blueberry bourbon sauce that we can drizzle a little bit right on top of this guy. I'm going to give you the recipe for this, but to get that recipe, you're going to have to go to the Atlanta Grill Company Fan Zone Facebook page. I'm going to give you the link to that Facebook page here on the screen and in the video description, and I've also tagged this sauce recipe in that group with blueberry bourbon sauce so you can find it quite easily. I'm going to take a taste. Guys, this is really amazing. I can't tell you how delicious that is. You're just going to have to give it a try for yourself. Let me know what you think. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Atlanta Grill Company.